All right, it's been over now for hours, but people are still talking about the solar eclipse. Thousands across the nation watched as the moon blocked out the sun this afternoon. Most had special eyewear to avoid damaging their eyes, but others seem to forget that warning. Even the president gazed up briefly without glasses as staffers shouted to him not to look. So how do you know if your eyes have been affected? NBC Connecticut's Jamie Ratliff here now with a look at the symptoms. Jamie.
Okay, Keisha, hopefully everyone who looked up at the sky this afternoon did so with these glasses. If not, doctors say you could pay for it later.
It was much cooler to see than I thought.
It was a little underwhelming, to be honest with you.
Whether the view of the partial solar eclipse in our state delighted or disappointed, the hope is that you saw it safely.
When I went outside without the glasses, I actually didn't want to look anywhere in the sky at all.
These are some of the glasses that were safe for looking at the sun.
At Solinsky Eye Care in West Hartford, Dr. Alan Solinsky, who's also on staff at Hartford Hospital Eye Surgery Center, says he's had several patients asking how they could view the eclipse, because staring at the sun with the naked eye or even with sunglasses for just a few seconds can do a lot of damage.
Solar retinopathy is an irreversible problem with the eye where the retinal tissues in the back of the eye, which are proteins, are basically fried by the light rays of the sun. And people will get a blind spot for the rest of their life from that.
And it's damage you may not notice right away. Experts say symptoms can take hours or even weeks to develop.
The central blind spot could present as distortion in the vision or a little fuzziness. Lines might not look straight anymore.
Those we spoke to say whether there's an eclipse or not, it's common sense to keep the naked eye away from the sun.
This is the world we live in where people need a warning not to stare at the sun.
Dr. Solinsky says if you notice what appears to be a blind spot, to see an eye doctor immediately. Solar retinopathy can also lead to a loss of contrast or color vision, and there is no treatment. Jerry.
Thanks, Jamie. Southern Connecticut was closest to the path of totality today. A crowd gathered at Lighthouse Point Park in New Haven. Lifeguards made announcements reminding people not to look directly at the sun. Some had their special glasses on. Others made their own from cardboard boxes.
It's a really amazing thing. It's just such a, awesome astronomical billiard shot, and you just don't see it every day, and it's just really cool.
Astronomical billiard shot, like that. Thousands gathered at the Connecticut Science Center in Hartford for a viewing party. If you didn't get a chance to see the eclipse today, you'll have another opportunity, we hope, in 2024.